warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. William, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, how about that race war that starts this episode? That was a plot this episode.
Oh, God. I mean, I guess it was about to be a race war. I was about to say, like, a civil war myself.
Yeah, you're right. Right, Civil War would be better. What a civil... I thought this episode literally almost starts a civil war based on political ideology, right?
Yeah.
That's actually crazy and insane that something like that would happen.
Oh, my God. It's wild how he's like, hey,
yeah,
take
boy,
these
we should go into more discussion about social political ideology and its effect on the everyday people and how it might lead down a path, right?
Yeah, a path.
But sadly, that is not what our podcast is about, and that is not a topic we discuss or deal with on this podcast, as you know.
Well, you know what? You know who can deal with it?
Mm-hmm.
No, okay, I was waiting for you to segue, but that's okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Tariq for some reason.
No, not Tariq. No. Look, man, the man has enough on his plate impersonating my life for some fucking reason. All right.
Boy, hey, have you been keeping with the Kamen Rider podcast?
Not the podcast, no.
Oh, okay, boy, hey, okay, so you missed the part where Tariq almost got caught by airport security.
For what?
Okay, here's the thing, William. When you're in an airport, don't say the word terrorist, okay? Let that be
Wait, wait, hold on. You have to explain that bit to me, actually.
Okay, so we were recording the Kamen Rider podcast, and we're talking about the Kamen Rider, we're talking about the plot of, like, the previous Kamen, and how it dealt with terrorism. Right? So in our natural discussion talking about the plot, Tariq said that out loud, and as soon as he said that out loud, we both realized it. Right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah? And here's the thing. Hey, white people don't like people of color, right? And they don't like it when they say the word terrorist out loud.
Oh my God. Of course.
Yeah, so Tariq also it didn't help that beforehand Tariq said the word pedophile out loud, so he was already on that white woman's radar, right?
Oh my God.
Right, so him saying the word terrorist act was the final nail in the coffin for him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a whole story. Hey, you can ask Tariq about when you escape the multiverse.
Yeah.
And join us back in Kamen Rider, right?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that when it happens. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the joke right now is that you're in the multiverse looking for Spider-Man or some shit.
Why am I looking for Spider-Man?
Look, you want those photos of Spider-Man, all right?
Yeah, but we all know who Spider-Man is.
Nobody knows who Did you not watch No Way Home?
I mean, look, they can say that as much as they want, but the fact that I watched the movie shows that I know who Spider-Man is. Okay.
I don't know about that.
You know,
right? But what I do know is our weekly tokusatsu, is our weekly unnamed tokusatsu podcast series about Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, where I also a person with years of knowledge about airport security, and during every time my friend William, that's you, William, a person who would play Counter-Strike on a plane as we discuss the latest Super Sentai season, Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. Hey, look at episode 41. The Noodle rabbit hole.
Play Counter-Strike on a plane. Oh my God.
I was about to say pedophile. Like, years on all the film, but I realized that was a bad idea. So in my mind, I quickly had to backtrack and try to figure out how I could still connect this to terrorism and airport security. And then I remember the whole Counter-Strike on a plane fiasco.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Anyway, fucking... How do we continue from here? Fucking... Okay, this episode gets pretty wild, I suppose. I guess we'll go with that.
Yeah. It turns out that Kaito's dad would rather be a dad to anyone else except Kaito.
Yeah, that would be correct. Yeah, because he's literally like, They literally make it a point where you just see like fucking Kaito's dad walking around everywhere talking to everyone else but him.
Yeah,
and
like literally the opening scene of this episode is Kaito's dad harassing everyone else.
Yeah, and Kaito just sitting in the background is like, man, I wish I could be harassed just like them.
Right. And also the best part is, I was in this opening bit, we established that the fucking Kikai doesn't have an educational system, which is the funniest thing.
Oh god, yeah, because Rue is literally just saying, yeah, they didn't want to set up an education system to keep the lower classes lower.
It's so funny, we just established what a fucking throwaway lines are saying, like, oh yeah, everyone Kikai's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, like, holy fuck, dude. That's just like, wow, look at how classism is destroying everything, huh?
It's so fucking funny how there's like no educational system in the fucking Doji Tendo world. In the Kikai world, it's so fucking funny. Yeah. It makes so much sense for Majida why she's such a fucking useless character within the show, and why she can't, and why she does. Actually, I think this is a canonical reason why, even though Maji's the most broken character in the show, why she's the most useless, because she's too fucking stupid to remember her own spell.
Can you, if that, you saying that's the reason why they said that throwaway line, just so that they could stop hearing us rant about how much of a broken character she is and why they don't use her?
Yeah. That's literally the reason. Now, it retcons everything within the series. All of our problem has been... Now we know why Gawa likes hanging around elementary school so much, right? It makes so much sense, because there's no elementary schools in the Kikai world, right? So that's why Gawa likes hanging around elementary schools. It turns out he was never a child predator. He just wanted to go to school.
Wait, so he just wanted to retake his lost childhood, a la Michael Jackson? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, that's right. He just wanted to go to school the entire time. He didn't want to kidnap children. He just wanted to go to the school.
This just sounds equally as bad, though, honestly. But oh my god, there's a...
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to eat something real quick.
No. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, everyone. It turns out everyone in Kikaitopia is a fucking idiot and doesn't go to school, right?
Yeah, honestly. And then there's this. They started to do this whole thing where as soon as everyone's like talking and shit, and then you have to throw away a line. You get like you basically get like a scene where basically, oh no, there's the new world that came out of fucking nowhere. What a fucking surprise, right?
Yeah.
Also, actually before that, we need to talk about the fact that apparently Kaito's dad still needs to fucking recharge.
Yeah. I forgot how it's really fucking weird how he still has to fucking recharge his batteries, right?
Yeah. I don't understand. And he has his own portable charger, I guess.
The worst part is that scene comes out of nowhere. I legitimately thought this was a dream sequence for a second, right? Like the scene where he turns around and then his eyes fucking glows. I was like, is this a nightmare scene?
Yeah, it was very unnerving. Dude,
it's no real establishment to this fucking scene. It just fucking happens out of nowhere. I was so fucking confused. Like, I legitimately thought this was a fucking dream sequence.
Yeah, and then it's just like, nope, he just needs to recharge, I guess.
He just fucking has to recharge his battery. It's so fucking weird how they do this scene. Like, there's no progression to this thing.
Yeah.
To this fucking thing. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, yeah, and we see his dad working on something secretive in front of his computer. Uh-oh, what could this thing be? It looks like a gear system. And it looks like a gear that you would put in a toy to spin around and sell to children. What could it be?
Yeah.
I wonder what it is.
I wonder, right?
Yeah, but then that's just so fucking funny how he fucking goes to recharge his battery again.
God, yeah, he just literally standing there, he's just charging, and then it's like, well, yeah, that's the thing. And then, of course, we cut to opening credits, and then the opening credits are kind of weird as usual in that one bit where
they're stuck in the mirror dimension, right? Like, they're literally stuck in a mirror dimension.
Yeah, that's all they do. They're just in a mirror dimension doing,
yeah, that's right.
Same old usual stuff.
That's right. You look. You'll never get me, Barry. Right? I was the one in the mirror dimension.
I was the one. Oh Jesus. Oh God. But
yeah, that's what Reverse Flash says, by the way. I'm the one in the mirror dimension. All right.
Oh,
that's his catchphrase, right? I am Reverse Flash, master of the mirror dimension.
Yeah, sure, that's not at all. But
what do you mean? I know my Flash lore. I know who all the characters. I know the Flash's rogues gallery. All right.
Oh, do you name 5 of them
Yeah.
right now?
The Reverse Flash, Captain Cold, Reverse Flash.
Okay, you know what? You're
Flash
done.
Reverse.
Anyway, you're done. You're done.
Kite Man. I think Kite Man's a Flash villain.
Anyway, so we cut
Captain
to
Boomerang.
We cut to the scene where it's just like, oh, you know what? Now we have the fucking Zenkaiger team minus Kaito going to fight the Noodle world as it turns out, right?
Mm-hmm,
and then you see the Zox already fighting him and everything.
Yeah, it's a really good fight scene with Zox. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good way to start off with this fight scene with Zox. Like, it's actually pretty creative with what they do with the camera, with all this entire camera movement and everything.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's the thing that I can't exactly complain about when it comes to this series, is the fight scenes are actually pretty good. So, you know. But, you know, during this, they all start to go about fighting, but of course, Noodle World has something up his sleeve, where he decides to stab certain members with certain noodles.
Yeah, I thought he was just gonna straight up stab these characters, right? But no, I thought it was gonna be way more violent, right? Like these are actual fucking skewers he has.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but it turns out it's not exactly.
Yeah, it's just noodles. He makes everyone have different political ideas, right?
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm more of an udon guy. No, I like soba noodles, and literally everyone's decided to just be like, no, it's my side or no side. Quickly devolves into the U.S. political system.
Yeah, it's literally I like how he literally stays up. Yeah, there's gonna be tribalism now. What a fucking scene, right?
Jesus. I'm just like, look,
they're not even sugarcoating it or trying to explain it, right? Like they subvertly explain. He just straight up not tribalism. Fuck it, I don't fucking care. It's so fucking funny how he just straight admits, yeah, I'm a big fan of tribalism. I love it when people go into fucking tribalism.
And it's given to noodles of all things. That's what's
it's
so
fucking
wild to me. It's
hilarious too.
Noodles.
It's so hilarious how it fucking happens.
Oh,
right?
God. And it's strangely relevant to like the U.S. political system of today.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about. We never talk about the U.S. political system, right? We never do that.
We never.
Yeah, it's not something we do, right?
No, it's not like we're constantly mentioning.
Just because there's only 5 days left to January 6th, it doesn't mean anything. Oh yeah, by the way, Happy New Year, by the way. I forgot to establish that.
Oh.
I knew I forgot to establish. Oh yeah, this episode's coming out on New Year's. This episode is unironically coming out on New Year. So this is actually our first video of the new year, talking about tribalism.
Oh my god. That's not okay.
I hope for a great new year where we put aside all of our political difference and join together to stop Omicron, alright?
Yeah, hopefully we'll all put our differences aside for the greater good.
We'll all get vaccinated and everything, right?
Oh god, yeah. We'll all do the right thing for our neighbor and everything. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what will happen. We'll throw aside our tribalism and join as one finally. Now I'm depressed. Anyway, so everyone divides into tribalism, right? Yeah, and literally everyone's too incensed over one side liking soba over udon, and the others liking udon over soba, and to the point where they just can't do anything else but argue about that shit instead of taking care of the real problems that are right in front of them, right? And then it cuts from, and then you get Kaito's like, oh, you know what? You guys, I'll be the impartial judge and decide for you which one is best, right? Then you go back to Kikaitopia, where you see Bayashi Tara just being like asking about what's going on with Bokuwasu and everything, and it's like, oh yeah, he's still mad over the failure of last mission. So that's why he's just stomping around and everything's shaking. And I also like I also like how unnecessary, but then it just kind of happens where it's just like you see where you see Stacy just kind of come into the room and like, oh, I guess he's still angry. I guess I better dip, and then he literally does that, and then it's the next fucking scene. That's literally what happens. He only shows up for like 5 seconds, and then he goes, and then we're up to the next scene.
Yeah, it's really funny how he just fucking shows up just to like, okay, well, never mind. Guess I'm. He's like, uh oh. Are people still holding me responsible for for this insurrection? Why would they hold me responsible when all I did was nothing?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, look, 5 days left, all right?
Yeah,
5 days to the
left.
1 year anniversary, all right?
Yeah, Jesus. And then we also
got wait, hold on. What day is January 6th? Uh-oh, that is a Thursday.
Oh no, it's actually on a Thursday? Oh, God,
Kamen Rider comes out on Thursday. Oh boy, I can't wait. I can't wait for next week's Kamen Rider episode. Yeah, so anyway, pretty much just the entire town gets into a whole fucking tribalism war with Udon and everything. Like, everyone's fighting. To the point where they get the legal system involved.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking...
No, yeah, what were you saying?
No, it's fucking hilarious, right?
No, yeah, it is fucking hilarious. It is fucking phenomenal what's happening.
Yeah, like how there's an actual court case happening as well, right? And the worst is how the other guy was like, "Oh, this is a mistrial. I'm gonna reject the appeal. I'm gonna appeal this fucking case." Right?
Yeah, it's just fucking crazy.
I was like, OJ didn't kill those people. I'm gonna appeal the case. I'm gonna get OJ innocent.
How fucking dare you?
So then pretty much like everyone, there's a giant war happening at this point, to the point where like, I guess we gotta settle this the old-fashioned way. We're gonna have a fucking cookout war. We're gonna have those Shokugeki no Soma is what they call it.
I swear to God. Well, that's essentially what they're having, but like, you know what's interesting though? And it's the reason why I actually kind of like the scene a lot. It's just because, like, this is where I thought we would have like typical shenanigans where we were basically getting both teams making noodles and then hijinks ensues, right? But then it's like they use the scene in such a great way where they're actually talking about Kaito and how he's lucky to have these friends of his, you know, and how like fucking Kaito's dad is all like, "I'm glad you have these people with you," and they start because of they talking about friendship that Kaito has. Kaito is talking about Stacy, and then he's like, it makes him reflect on his situation and how like his father actually helps him actually understand the people around him, and it's just like, why is this fucking scene so fucking good where he's actually acting like a parent? Like, what the fuck?
No, like this scene is completely stupid in context, right? Like it's only two sides making noodles. Right? But you fucking throw this heartfelt, emotional scene, right? Because the scene is used to build up the character relationship of Kaito and his dad, who's been gone for like pretty much all of Kaito's life and everything. Yeah. So they have to put a moment of catch up, and I guess they're like, fuck, where do we put like this emotional scene now? Put it over some robot dancing on a towel as they press noodles, right?
Yeah, and it's just like, and strangely enough, it works very well, you know? Because they're used to reflect what they're talking about, and it's like how they're all like supportive of him and everything. It's just it's wild to me. Like they did something. It's like, okay, where was this quality in all the other episodes beforehand?
Right? Like, I would like the way where if they actually use comedic scenes also as a fucking platform to deal with these character development scenes instead of just using those scenes as shit post scenes like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's Gal? Yeah. Hey, how come Gal? Hey, Gal, or like, hey, Gal was like, hey, it's 3 p.m. Oh fuck,
You good?
Yeah, like with Gal, like, it's 3 p.m. Where are the kids? They should have been out of school right now, and leading us to few speculations and shit about, why does Gal knows this stuff, right? Alright, so usually those scenes like Gal saying like, boy, hey, I bet those kids are having a fun time at school. You didn't have those in Kikai. These kids in this universe were so fucking lucky, or right? It's stuff like that, right? But no, we just have a line. It's like, hey, where are those kids? Where are the kids at, right?
Yeah.
Instead of using a comedic fucking shitpost scene to actually give characters, because you could put character development within comedic scenes and everything, right?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, but no, we just have shitposts throughout the entire show until we finally get scenes like this where it actually shows character development, like saying, oh yeah, hey, here's actual trauma. Kaito actually has baggage and everything, right?
Yeah, it's just like, well, It basically makes me wish what you're talking about too, where I want them to do these scenes, but then have a talk over it just so that it's not like the typical like you're not wasting time, because it's usually what they do when it comes to the show. They just like they're wasting time until they finally get to a story beat where they're like, okay, we agree on that, and then we'll do it. This would have saved them a whole lot of time if they did this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it kind of continues on from there where Kaito is like, oh, you know what? You know what, guys? I like Team Ramen, and then he just runs away, right? And then they get pissed off because they were working on those news for so long, and for him to only decide on ramen is just kind of like, ooh,
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So then we kind of cut back to Kikaitopia, and we
Yeah.
see Ijirude, who is just basically, I guess, being tortured for his failure, right? But then it's just like during that, it's like, I have to think of a way to get back into his good graces, but how? And then you get like a light bulb just fucking floating up, and it's just like it's slowly starting to fill up. And I'm like, oh, right. I have an idea now. And then also I'm like, what surprised the shit out of me is that like he decides to like, hey guard, come over here, get me out of this. And then as shown in the
funny,
later
no, it's
scene,
so fucking funny. Like apparently like, his big plan was like, oh, I can just tell the guard to set me free. Right?
Yeah.
It was like I'm pretty sure these like the same guards that brought him into the torture room and tied him up, and then you're like, can I just ask these guys to set me free afterwards? Like the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah, and it's just like they really just don't have good security here, do they?
No, of course. We're clearly established that the Toji it's a bunch of fucking idiots, right?
Yeah, honestly. But it makes a whole lot more sense now. But then you get that's a cutting back from there, right?
Yeah.
We're back in the real world. Well, I say real world, but
yeah,
we're back with Kaito and everything. Where Noodle World is still just fucking things up.
Yeah, it's so trying to start tribal warfare, right?
Yeah.
He wants to know: are you on the alien side or the predator side?
You know what?
Whoever wins, we lose. That's the tagline for the movie, by the way.
Nice.
I
would have never suspected. But fucking this is the weirdest take I've ever seen them use Jetman for. Because just to be clear, because in the scene Kaito comes in and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna use this gear, the Jetman gear, to stop fucking Noodle World from doing his shit. Literally, they just bring out, I believe it was Yellow Owl.
And he just fucking throws a tomato at him.
Yeah, and then shoots the tomato, so it's like tomato sauce all over his head. And I'm like, and then it's just like, I get like in the show that he was a farmer, but he was, and then he's really.
But he wasn't all about tomato.
Oh,
even Sensei comes in like this. Sensei finally does something in this show, and he gives. But even though he's giving this explanation, it's wrong.
I mean, I think sort of, right? Because I think there was an episode where he became obsessed with tomatoes. I want to say that was the thing. Or he was either afraid of tomatoes. No, he was afraid of fucking tomatoes, I think, because that's what he loved doing. No, so it's not wrong in him loving tomatoes. I'm just like, why is this a thing? Why do you use it as a solution? It's the silliest fucking shit. But like, no, but yeah, he totally had a phobia of tomatoes at one point. If we're talking about history, because I remember that show. But it's just so odd and out of. It's just like, there's a lot more you could do with Jetman instead of just like the guy liking tomatoes. But I guess we're just doing like little bits of trivia, so whatever. But yeah, basically using that, once he's covered in like fucking tomato sauce, literally everyone else catches up with Kaito and is like, hey guys, look, don't be mad at me, be mad at him. He's trying to get rid of everyone who loves udon and soba in a civil war, and then
it's so fucking funny how fucking right? It's so fucking funny how we have Noodle World that was starting the propaganda, and then trying to start a fucking uprising, and then Kaito realized, what if I unite both sides together, right? Classic warfare tactics right there. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, the thing is, it's like it's technically smart, but I'm like, this is the wildest fucking episode about a noodle man I've ever seen.
Oh, it's fucking great, and then their transformation scene is fucking great.
I love this. They just all exclaim, "This is my favorite soup. This is my favorite noodle dish."
Right? It's so fucking weird. Right? Because the worst is how there's animations and everything for it, right?
Yeah.
Like, that means, like, some fucking intern had to go out, buy all these noodles, place these bowls on a green screen, record B-roll footage of this green screen noodle dish, right? Then give it to the editing team and like, here's the B-roll footage of the noodles, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. They really did that. Also, but they make the food look so good. I don't know what it is with Japan and their shows, but they always have to make food look really good. Like, I swear to God, like seeing Zox's dish come out like with the lobster and everything, I'm like, I want to eat that. That looks really good to fucking eat.
Yeah.
But anyway,
and the best part is as well, and I didn't notice it, but when they do their pose, they actually recorded new footage of the actors because they actually see them pose with like utensils and everything when they do their thing, right? So they actually went through the extra effort recording the shit pose and everything with the actors, with the models and everything, which is insane.
Oh my god, it is really cool. I like that they always do that little stuff, those little bits. It's really good. Always nice little details that they add. But yeah, of course after that, they all fight the guy and they all blow up the guy. And also Flint's actually shows up for a little bit and helping out and destroying all the Kudaks. And also she has a little bit where she's like, udon salad's my favorite food. It's like, oh, I haven't considered that. And then it kind of just cuts to them fighting Noodle World, and then Noodle World's whipping some bitches. But then of course they've learned, oh yeah, these are noodles, we can cut them off. But basically, they get the big Zenkai gun, right? The Zenkai gun, I guess is what you call it. And then, they all basically fucking decide, they blow them up and then, they save the day or whatnot. And now Udon and Soba can now join together in peace and harmony. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I also like that they start showing how everybody just like is back together and they're just showing it like the random couple are back together. Yeah. The fucking taxi driver is just like sitting down.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like a guy was the nice. I forgot about. We didn't even talk about how there was like these background characters, these side characters. Were like, there was like at some point there was a guy that was trying to get a cab, but he was like, "Oh, what noodle you like?"
Yeah.
And I forgot all about that. It was pretty fucking funny as well.
Yeah. Remember, kids, apartheid was bad. Anyway, But you basically get those little mini resolutions. Also, it turns out Kaito's dad decided to cook all their noodles and is gonna eat them all by himself like a Chad. But then of course it's just like the new Kudai test comes in, steps on the fucking gear and then transforms and then this time we get a 3-mech combination, which is fun to see where you get Zenkaiju. Then we get the Gaon Zeron combination, and then the Maji Droom combination, right?
Yeah. Hey, remember these suits, right?
Yeah.
Don't forget about these suits.
We're gonna start using them now, make them actually relevant again. But then you start getting like fucking the whole fight's going on, and it's not going well for Noodle World. So now he's having it so that each and every single one of them is gonna have a different opinion on what's the best noodle. Right, and so they, of course, he's trying to start his Civil War shit again, and we're to the point where also like this is a scene that I just couldn't help but notice, but it's just like once they start to separate, they use the toy variants, and they start just separating.
Yeah, I noticed that too. When they were separating, they used the toys for that, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, I was like, oh, all right then, that's unique right there. I remember you saying that they would sometimes use the toys as a thing.
That's the prop, for prop. They normally do use the toys, right? But it's only for certain shots where you don't see them. I know they used to do that with the when they're in the vehicle forms, right? At least because it's easier that way, right? To have it film, right? Using the if it was like a car, you just use the fucking toy version of the car to do it, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's actually interesting, but like
it was pretty funny how they fucking used the toy model to represent them, to represent once again being divided into tribalism.
Yeah, but apparently, once you start shooting on how they can't just all stand up to them to tribalism, apparently that's when they decide, you know what? Just to show you that we're not tribalists, we're gonna stop our tribalism and then form our own tribe against your tribe, and then they literally just fucking I guess toss all the news back into
That's
the
right. They
into
put
the
aside their
Wolfpack.
racism to defeat another race, basically, right?
Jesus, yeah, sure. That's what we'll call it. And then fucking Zox and family even comes in to help out. And I guess they filled him up with enough noodles that he blew up. Yeah. And so he blows up, and then of course the world goes back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's all okay now, as Kaito would say. Then apparently afterwards, you kind of find out that fucking Kaito's dad is gonna go ahead and travel the parallel universe now.
Yeah, to look for the mom instead,
Yeah,
right?
to do what
Instead
he
of
was
them.
supposed to have been doing.
Yeah, hey. Mm-hmm.
And it's just like I'm glad they're having him do something, but wow, one episode he's gone already. He's leaving.
Like after all this effort we had to build like this story arc about Kaito's dad, right? About hey, let's go save my dad. Dad's like, all right, I'm leaving again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just like, hey,
it's pretty fucking funny.
It's like, so I'm gonna go out to buy some milk, son, but just so you don't forget me in the next 15 years, I'm giving you this gear just in case if you need it for.
Mm-hmm. All right. He gives it a mysterious gear. What is this?
Yeah, who knows?
He gives us with this unknown character on it and the number 46. What? That's crazy. There's no 46 Sentai season. What's up with that?
Yeah, right?
What's this mysterious gear and everything?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll never find out what's going on with this gear.
Oh
right?
My god. Yeah, I guess we're just waiting for the next season.
That's right. Yeah, so pretty much the dad just fucks off, right?
Then,
after coming back.
Yeah. And then Kaito's
to look for the mom, the character that they forgot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm so glad at least somebody remembers the mother character in the show, right?
Yeah, right? Finally. Considering the fact that there's been like some 15 goddamn episodes.
Yeah, boy, hey, don't worry. The season's almost over, right? Right, we're at episode 41 right now, I think, right? Yeah, so we probably got like, boy, I don't even know how many more episodes we got left at this point. They still haven't announced the final run count for this show, which is actually insane.
Yeah.
This is actually crazy. Because usually we know the run count by this time. They usually announce ahead like how many episodes the season have. It's actually that they still haven't announced the run cap yet. Yeah, so pretty much the dad just fucks off. Right?
Yeah, the dad fucks off. Then we kind of cut back to Kikaitopia, where apparently now Stacy's being accused of the sabotage, which technically that is very much correct. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But Ishiwuri is honestly just pulling this shit out of his ass. And then, he's just like... He's like, oh, it's all Stacy's fault. And Stacy's like, hey, man, it ain't me. And then he slips up. And during the whole thing, so I guess everyone finds out that he did betray Bokuwasu and everything.
Yeah,
and so he tries to run. And then he gets electrified, and that's kind of where the episode ends.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
right.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Stacy is the traitor, it turns out. It's like he was the imposter amongst them, right? Some would say. And then next week's episode, stuff happens.
Especially with the preview. My god, that's a spoiler preview.
Boy, right what a fucking... They don't even sugarcoat or hide it. They just straight up show it to you, which is insane, right?
It's just like...
It's not even subtle. Like, it's not even... They literally just show all the major scenes involving the character.
Yeah, and I'm just like... What does this mean? Is he gonna be a part... Like, seriously, like... I expect this to be like a one-off type of thing where they hint at him using the gear and then we see a silhouette maybe. No, they just straight up show the guy. They show him in full dawn.
He shows up, which is insane. I can't wait to discuss next. And what it actually means for the season, right? Yeah, because we still have to. Right, because as you know, when you don't know, as you know for not knowing, right?
Yeah.
They pretty much released all the main Dawn Brothers information now. Like, we know all the main stuff about the series, right? The only thing we're missing at this point is premiere and cast, right? But we know the synopsis, we know the characters and all those dumb shit at this point, right? Right, because as you know, toy sales, toy markets, toy listing, all that shit has to be out in advance, right? You gotta send out the toys, the information to the vendors so they can get ready for that shit, right?
Right.
But yeah, no, it's actually crazy how they don't even subvertly try to hide this character, like, what's with this mysterious gear? No, they just straight up said, oh yeah, no, he again, yo, check out who's coming next episode, right?
Yeah, honestly, it's just like with the way they showed it, it half makes me think that they're gonna make him like an official part of the cast for the last few episodes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I really don't know what to expect.
I really don't know what's happening with this character. It's just insane how he fucking just shows up, right? It's not like It's not like fucking like how WandaVision did it when they fucking showed Quicksilver, right? Being right, and it wasn't I can't remember the original actor for Quicksilver, right? Like how it wasn't the original Quicksilver actor, and it was the Fox Quicksilver actor, right? Like with that they teased there, right? They did the subtle tease, right? But no, this one, right? But this one they just says, oh yeah, no, straight up, hey look, check it out, it's Fox's Quicksilver, he's here now.
Yeah, honestly, that's the vibe that you get. It's just like, nope, we're just gonna show it to you, and that's what you're gonna get.
Yep, here's Alfred Molini as Doc Ock again. He's trying to find out where Peter is. He wants the power of the sun in his hand.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's just I mean, it was a fine episode. There are some issues again.
Yeah, there's some good character moments that happen. I just don't like how quickly we had set up this dad, and the dad just fucks off again. I was like, oh, okay,
I'm just
never
like,
mind.
what's the point of him then? He was such a big thing for a good number of episodes. Now he just fucks off, just to find the mom
which
that
is
you
really
also
hilarious how he just straight up fucks off like that.
Like, holy shit, my guy.
Yeah, but yeah, it's another fine episode, right? Yeah. It's another fine episode, right? Yeah, like I said, these last few episodes, like if you ignored the shit post that's going on within this show, right, between the characters and all that shit, like it's actually fun, right? Like they're actually trying to do actually get the story and everything running now, right?
Right.
Like saying like, hey, here's all the character development, whatever, right?
Right. Yeah. But it's just again, I'll save my bits for at the very least the end of the season review thing.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. Well, we're gonna do that at some point. There's gonna be a end of the season fucking review. We have to do the Dawn Brothers episode preview talk at some point. That's gonna come out. I don't know when the fuck that comes out, right?
We'll figure it out, audience. Don't worry.
Yeah. We'll figure that out. Like stuff's happening.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it. But
yeah, I guess that's it. Boy, I can't wait for this exciting new year, right? Once again, reaffirming that this is, in fact, New Year's Day of release, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right, yeah, we are definitely recording this on New Year's Day. What a great... Hey, you know what? The last 3 days of the year of 2021 was pretty fucking great, right? John Madden dying on December 28th sucked, right? But the other last 2 days of the years were pretty good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're ending it there, huh?
Yeah, we're ending it on John Madden, all right?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good.
All right. Coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get your shots. The boosters a thing now. Okay, thanks. Bye.